Sade Spence.
Cheney Gomes.
Ortega.
Dante Avalos.
And Luis Villagomez.
And welcome to Safety Solutions, helping you and your company make proper decisions on safety. Today, we will be presenting safety issues, new strategies, and our recommendations that will help you with your company. Safety issues. According to OSHA, most companies facing an increasing of back injuries in the workplace display the following characteristics. Lack of proper instructions, allowing one person to carry heavy objects, failing to provide safety checkups each month, failing to reinforce meetings to remind of safety in the workplace, lack of essentials tools required for safety lifting. New strategies. Teaching, providing, and observe employees to make sure are following the safety protocols when it comes to heavy lifting, pushing, or pulling. Weekly and sometimes monthly checkups will help have less back injuries. Recommending these solutions will increase Quezada imports work quality, increase productivity time, decrease compensation costs. This also includes the purchase of personal safety equipment for employees, seminars that will educate employees on proper lifting techniques provided by an OSHA instructor, a medical hotline for employees, and guidelines for break times in the workplace.
By 1949, all states administer compensation insurance programs. When employees have experienced work-related injuries, all medical costs as well as lost wages have to be compensated to them by the company. Quezada's employees' ages range from around 22 to 56, with a percentage rate of about 42% of them being over 35 years old. Some of the reasons why back injuries are common are due to back postures, heavy pushing or pulling, as well as crowded workplaces.
There is also a decrease in productivity in a report given to us by the HR department. It indicates that Quezada Imports has spent close to $3.5 million on just injury claims. This number does not include the productivity loss. The company loses productivity when the employee with back pain takes time off for doctor's appointments, works slower due to injury, or leave work early because they feel discomfort. Back injuries in the workplace average of 20 million employees, which are disabled each year due to the back injuries. 25% of all these 25% of the workplace injuries are because of back problems, and they account for 30% of compensation costs to the company. Injury statistics indicate that back-related injuries are the most common. Graph A shows the percentage of musculoskeletal disorders, or MSD for short. Here we can see that the back has the highest percentage. This is due to frequent heavy lifting and poor lifting techniques. Years of back abuse, as well as age, can lead to severe back problems in the long run. This is why we need to implement changes so that employees at Quezada Imports can be safe. Compensation costs. An average treatment for someone with back pain is $6,100 compared to $3,500 for someone without back problems. That is almost double the price. With that being said, expenses related to back problems are on the rise. Graph B directly compares the expenses between a patient with back problems and one without. Here we can see the biggest difference between the two is among office visits and inpatient charges. With our recommendations, Quesada Imports employees will be able to learn about their safety and potentially decrease the risk of injury, therefore decreasing the compensation costs. Besides the increasing compensation costs Quesada faces, a decrease in productivity is experienced. Companies lose production time when employees experience back pain. Table 1 shows productivity lost measured in millions of dollars to the three most common causes of pain, including back pain, headache, and arthritis. Here we could still see that the most productivity time lost is due to back.
Some available options include back safety belts, scissor lift tables, mandatory brakes, lifting techniques, and safety mats. Back support belts are one of the best cost-efficient pieces of equipment to use in the workplace. Employees in the heavy lifting field recommend the use of a belt when lifting. The belt helps relieve stress from my back when loading fridges, says Joe Luna, a delivery driver at Best Buy. A little bit about Joe Luna. He has been a delivery driver at Best Buy for the past year. He values his safety and adds that safety belts help his back when doing heavy lifting. Delivering heavy product on a daily basis does a number on the body. The belts work. He also adds that he recommends his assistants to wear a belt.
Scissor lift tables are a very good investment to look into. Foot pump hydraulically raises the platform and protects the operator from potential back injuries. A great investment for any warehouse that handles heavy lifting. The average price per table is $400 compared to over $6,000 per back injury cost.
A little bit about anti-fatigue mats, but these mats make the workplace a very safe environment. If an employee does fall onto the floor, this mat provides a little bit of safety from backlash.
The workstation layout, job conditions are to be made easier for the employees. One of the recommendations would be mechanical lifting should be implemented when space and the job allows. An ergonomics study is recommended at all workstations. There should be a total of 10 stations designed to load and upload packages, therefore 5 scissor tables will be needed to aid all employees.
Some international supplier adjustments are the option to implement handles on boxes. This will make lifting boxes much easier for employees. Mandatory breaks. Breaks can be given to employees after a certain amount of time during their work shift. Soria Ariano, supervisor of sales support at Best Buy, advises his employees to take a break every quarter to half hour. This allows employees to rest their body after completing some hard work. Some safety training. Lifting techniques. Employees need etiquette on how to properly lift boxes so their backs won't be strained as much. Personal equipment training. Personal equipment can be a huge factor for safety. The proper training must be included for each employee of Quezada Imports. The personal equipment can be limited to dollies and pallet jacks.
Conclusion. Following safety procedures to help avoid injuries in the workplace would maintain a productivity at optimum levels. By doing so, a reduction of about 30% reported injuries would decrease per year if procedures are being followed.
Compensation cost. $1 out of every 3 spent on workers' compensation is due to poor ergonomic planning. The best return upon investment you can do is prevention.
Productivity improvement. With safety as a priority productivity, reinvesting in promoting growth and expanding to new markets will increase by at least 20%. That translates into more profits in Quezada's imports.
Safer company. Safety should be the main priority at every company for all employees. Quesada Import has strict value for their employees as they are individually seen as a keen asset to help the company grow.
This concludes our presentations on Quezada Import Safety Programs. Thank you.